Why Magma Silver Corp? Well, Magma Silver Corp is a company that we created recently, this year, 2025. It's an asset that I've known for a very long time, run initially by a couple of gentlemen that I've worked with for a number of years, Chris Verico and Jeff Reeder. Jeff Reeder started the predecessor company, Rio Silver, in 2007. He initially acquired the Niñobamba project, which was believed to be specifically a silver project. Bear Creek Mining had it prior, and AngloGold Ashanti before them. They only drilled about 13 holes in the property. Bear Creek only assayed for silver, believing it was only a silver project, and they didn't come up with the numbers they wanted. Obviously, that was early 2000s. Economics have changed. Silver was probably $5 or $6 an ounce back then. It's $39 today. Looks like it's going higher. So the economics have changed considerably. And then when Jeff Reeder's company, Rio Silver, had the project, they did a number of trenches on the property. Some of those trenches turned up a new gold zone, and these are pretty spectacular trenches, like 75 meters of 100 grams of silver and a gram, 1.19 grams of gold. A lot of the trenches ended in mineralization, so you've got trenches that are 45, 50 meters long that ended in mineralization, so meaning that the mineralization didn't stop. So our plan is to go back in there and extend those trenches, continue further into the new gold zone as well. So you've got a big silver property that has had some independent geologists put like a 30 million ounce estimate, 30 million ounces of silver. Now we've got a new gold zone there. We think it looks like could be 500,000 ounces of gold fairly easily. It's the right type of gold in Peru. It's this high sulfidation epithermal vuggy silica that everyone's looking for there. Some of the biggest mines, not only in Peru, but one of the biggest mines in the world, Yanacocha, is this high sulfidation epithermal vuggy silica. Another interesting story is the Arequipa story, which is a mine that Barrick now owns called Purina. That was discovered by a Vancouver-based junior mining company, very similar to ours, in the fact that their stock was trading at 20 cents when they were exploring in Peru. And when they found Purina, it's the same vuggy silica. Within 1 year, they had made enough. They drilled, not that many holes. You can only drill so many holes in a year, but they'd managed to convince the market that they had a large discovery there, and their stock went from 30 cents to $30 in 1 year. So those are the type of bonus or bonsai discoveries that you can find in Peru and many other places, of course, as well. But this is where we're looking, and we think we've with what has already been done there, the work that's already been done, we think we're off to a good start. Now, that being said, that's Niñobamba, and then in 2016, Rio Silver was able to acquire the property next door, which had been worked for the past 10 years by Newmont, which is now the largest gold mining company in the world. From between 2007 and 2012, they spent $7.5 million. They drilled approximately 65 drill holes, predominantly looking for gold, and they did a pre-feasibility study, in-house pre-feasibility study in 2012, and they did fatal flaw analysis, they did metallurgical work, and they recommended to the board of Newmont that they move forward with the project. Back in 2012, that was sort of the top of the last cycle of the gold run, so it's also a project that's probably too small for Newmont, but it can be extended, increased in size. So they recommended going forward. It didn't go forward. In 2015, Newmont dropped the project. Some say accidentally. I don't know whether it was accidentally or not, or intentionally, but Rio Silver was able to pick it up. Sometimes I refer to we when I talk about Rio Silver, because I was also a big investor in Rio Silver as well. So that's the predecessor to Magma Silver. And that project is now, again, we've trenched that project as well, and we've found a big silver zone on the gold project. Newmont had it at 550,000 ounces of gold, and they have 16 million ounces of silver in their report to management, internal. And since then, we've discovered about a 2-kilometer silver anomaly on surface through trenching that's running over 100 grams silver. So it's the first time that both these projects have been put together. You had one major, AngloGold Ashanti, on one side of the mountain, and you had Newmont on the other side. It's the first time that the project's been put together. We're at the beginning of a cycle. We think we can put together, 1 million to 1.5 million ounces of gold here and 80 to 100 million ounces of silver. So we think the project's got a lot of merit.